guys, today we're gonna find what video should we choose. So we are going to watch some story. So let's just do colors before.
I'm a college student and I study AMTU, which is basically aircraft mechanics. I'm having a lot of issues with bullying. This guy, he's a real jerk because he keeps on scaring me every now and then, and I kept telling him to stop. This guy would hide under the table and jump out and yell, or hide behind a group of guys, and also jump out and yell when I want to go and talk to them. Or when I'm in the bathroom minding my own business, and then he slams the door and screamed as hard as he could. Gave me like a mini heart attack. I felt super scared. I decided that I had enough of this nonsense, so I started complaining about him to my college student services and management. The next day he came to me saying, "Yo, did you complain about me?" And I said, "Yeah, because I told you to stop bothering me and you didn't." And then he just said, "Okay," and just left. Like, this guy is literally heartless. Like, if surgeons gave him surgery, they will find no heart in there. When I got back to class, everyone was looking at me, telling me, "Yo, why did you complain about him? And that's not cool, and stop being a child." I was extremely intimidated to keep my mouth shut that day because I thought it will make matters even worse. So the entire day he started bullying me even more, but differently. He started saying things behind my back. And honestly, all those words that he said, sure, he said it behind my back, but I can hear him. And what's worse is he's got a bunch of guys against me. The end of the day came, I was walking in my car, and these guys will follow me and started yelling a bunch of words like, "Hey loser, where are you going? Are you gonna go cry to your mommy? Is your daddy gonna take you to the park and buy you ice cream? Aw, how sad." And I get in my car, and on my way back home, I was extremely upset of what happened. I was on the verge of tears. I made it back home. I saw my grandma, she was visiting us, and I didn't want my mom and my grandma to see how upset I was. So I faked a smile and I said, "Hi, how are you guys doing?" So I went to my room, locking myself in, thinking about what happened. And then my grandma and my mom asked me to join them in the backyard for some dessert. And they asked me, "Is everything okay? And we feel like something's bothering you." And so I told them the entire story because I felt like I need to get it out of my chest. They were shocked and I started to cry a little. But then my grandma told me in the end, those people will be begging for extra change in the sidewalk and you will be in a better position. And honestly, it really made me feel better about myself. So in conclusion, if you're a bully, just stop it. Life is not worth upsetting people and just having fun ruining their days.
Oh my god, we totally jumped off the cliff, had to swim all the way ashore because the dog chased us all over the
Not like that being bullied. It's not very good. It makes it more worse. If you were a bully, you would actually stop being a bully. It's why birthday party.
There's this girl in my school, and she was really one of the popular girls, and it was her birthday, and she was hosting a party. So she went around to everybody that she knew, and she gave them invitations. While I was watching her give the invitation, I was like, yeah, I know she's not going to come to me. So then it was lunchtime, and I sat down, and then all of a sudden, I saw her walking up to me, and I was like, oh, is she going to ask me? Please let her ask me. I really want to go to this party. She handed me this envelope. So I opened it, and then it says, "You're invited to this party." So I was like, oh my gosh, I'm actually invited to her party. I was so excited that day, like in class, I was just excited thinking about what I'm going to wear, what hairstyle I'm going to do. The school day ended, and then I just had to rush and do homework because the party started an hour later. And then I went in my closet, took out my clothes, and then did my hair, took a shower, and everything like that to get ready for the party. I ran out the house, and I walked there, and it took like 5 minutes. When I got there, I didn't even see any lights. I didn't hear music. I didn't see any balloons or nothing was decorated. It was just dark inside the whole house. I was thinking to myself, wait, did she like trying to ditch me? Did she prank me? Was she trying to fool me? I wanted to make sure that I'm at the right house, so I looked at the invitation again, and that was her house number. So I looked up at the house, and it said that. So I was like, you know what? maybe she did try to ditch me. Maybe she did try to fool me. Maybe she did try to prank me. So I ran back to the house and started crying, laying on the bed. And like I had all these emotions in me. Like I was sad, mad, tired, frustrated. I just had to let it out that day. So the next morning came. I woke up and I actually didn't feel like going to school that day because I didn't even want to see her face. I said to myself, she maybe thinks that I could never be popular. Maybe that's why she didn't invite me. I told my mom everything that happened. So then she was like, it's okay, honey, but you have to go to school today. You don't want to miss out any work. So I was like, yeah, Mom, you're right. I should really go to school. That day, I just went and everybody just stared at me. And in my head, I was thinking, why they're doing this. But then I just ignored them. I went to all my periods in school, and I just forgot about it, and that's how it ended.
Yeah, always call him Jack. Always call him Jack. I never.
Oh my god, we totally jumped off the cliff and had to swim all the way to shore because the dog chases us all the way to the end.
Not like an evil prank. Actually, like jump scare prank. Like, ah! One day, I did that. Of a data. And I was in her closet with her clothes on there. And when she came out, I just jumped and done like a very scary face. And she's like, ah! It's very funny. Her name is Jordan, my BFF. She has a brother and a sister and a mom. And that's what. And she got very scared. Like my face was like a devil face, like a Pennywise face. I was also wearing makeup to scare her life out of her soul. Let's make this one. Oh my god, I'm tired. Look, afternoon.
The first time I picked up a camera was probably back in grade 10. It was this big, bulky device, heavy to carry, and honestly, I had no idea how to use. But at that time, and still to this day, I watched a ton of YouTube. Creators like Kev Jumba, Nika Higa, Shay Carl, Philip DeFranco, the OGs of YouTube. I wanted to do exactly what they were doing. Pick up a camera and just talk and connect with an audience. Except for when I picked up a camera, nothing came out of my mouth. I didn't know what to say, and more importantly, I couldn't make a connection with anyone. Making videos was just a hobby during high school for me. Because in high school, only one thing mattered to me: being popular. I wanted to be that cool Asian dude from that movie Tokyo Drift, you know, with all the ladies and the supercars. But that couldn't happen because all I had was a bike. And my grades ended up paying big time for that. I used to slack off, not hand in my assignments, be unprepared for every single test given to me. It was bad, guys. I'm not even exaggerating with you. My average mark was probably a C throughout my senior year. And you think me coming home with a C average to my Asian parents is a good thing? I say nay, nay. Let's just say my ass cheeks were pretty sore that year. My parents were 100% set that I needed to be in university. I was sitting looking out at the window, just looking at the cars drive by and wondering to myself, what am I doing? I just felt so lost. And more than anything, scared. What am I gonna do in 1 year? Where will I be in 3 years? If I can get you guys to take anything away from this video, is not to care about being popular in school. It is so insignificant. Just worry about you. Do you in high school. And it wasn't until I got to university where I really took this in, where I thought to myself, I need to start doing me. And that's when I picked up the camera again and I started the David Parody channel. I started doing things for myself. And honestly, it was the best decision of my life. Yes, I lost a ton of friends, but I was okay with that. I even had to go against my parents, my own damn parents. They saw how much time I was spending on my YouTube over school, and guess what? They didn't like it. I wanted YouTube to be my full-time job, and I wasn't gonna stop until I got it. So I made a plan. Finish my degree, get that piece of paper to make my mom and dad happy, and disappear. And I don't mean physically disappear. I'm saying you gotta go to a higher level thinking. You gotta hustle. You gotta work hard. And the most important thing of all, you gotta have patience. You gotta be willing to play the long-term game. Because for me, I'm in it for legacy.
Dude, it's kind of hard to do, cause all you do is like have to like talk to people that you don't know, strangers, and yeah, like you're gonna be a person and you don't know, like they'll just hate it. Like put their laptop down, and yeah, like if you got a camera upstairs and you grab it, check on YouTube. And YouTube and Google really helps you how to like make things. And I think I should stop making this video now because it been 11 minutes. So, bye!